Well, it was officially announced today, and Paul George gets traded for a bunch of players and picks to the Clippers. Danilo Gallinari, one of the main guys coming back. And a lot of people are saying, oh, a lot of fans, it's split in the middle as to, whose fault or why are these players leaving? Is it because of Donovan? Is Russell Westbrook just hard to play with, not a team player? So it's all across the board. All across the board, really, depending on what side of you stand for. Is it possible that maybe both these players, and CP3 and Westbrook, went to Sam Presti, the GM, asked for Donovan to be let go, and Donovan said, and then Presti said, I'm keeping Donovan, trading one of you guys. I don't know, but part of me, if I'm looking on that side of the equation, I think it might have to do with Westbrook, and Paul George is going to play with him no more. Because that type of basketball will not win you in the playoffs, where you're just taking all the shots. That's just my opinion. But what I think really needs to be established here is Sam Presti. You gotta be happy with what you have in Sam Presti. Listen, I think Sam has done a fantastic job getting and keeping talented players through the years. For Oklahoma City, being a very small market, it's been awesome there. He got a boatload of picks for Paul George. By the way, that Paul George trade kind of reminds me of what the Nets did. A lot of picks, a lot of players. Kawhi is only there for 2 years. Is he going to sign that 10-year max with the Clippers? Who knows? Your window is very short. But he got a boatload of picks for Paul George. It'll probably be the same for Russell Westbrook. Listen, and Presti is only really the reason why the Thunder exist as a credible team. Look at it. With the limited money they have, they can't afford to keep all of those stars. Harden wanted more money, so was traded. Cantor was traded. Ibaka was traded for Oladipo. Oladipo was traded for PG. PG asked to be traded so unexpectedly, and now he's probably going to trade Russ and Adams for a rebuild, which he's capable of, because look how many people he's drafted that have all become stars or top players. He had 3 future MVPs all at one point because he drafted them. Sam Presti. Now it's really time to be optimistic about the future. Definitely not Presti's fault. And think of it too. A lot of these players were traded for assets. Ibaka turned into Oladipo, like I mentioned, who turned into Paul George, who turned into Alexander, and 5 first-round picks. How is that losing talent when you constantly turn something into something? Listen, too, what many don't realize, too, is that Harden wanted more money than both Durant and Westbrook during the negotiations. What a horrible moral buster that would have been for other stars if that had happened. You gotta respect Presti's actions. You all have our opinions, but on Presti, I gotta be defending him. All those picks that you have, I'm sure he's going to be able to load up on top grade talent, guys like Payne, Johnson, McGarry, Jones, Aldrich. I just, I have faith. I have faith in Presti, and I don't think it has anything to do with the coach, Billy Donovan. So, as far as if you're a Clipper fan, you hope this works, because that's a lot of giving up that you're giving. And I seen, albeit this is a different situation, George and Kawhi are a lot younger than Pierce and Garnett. But you hope it works out. Hope all's well.